Hello there, Site-42 staff, as well as those of you beaming in from the greater SCP Foundation. As always, this is Dr. Theron Sherman, broadcasting anomalously from a safe house somewhere in Tampa, Florida. And welcome to another field mission with Dr. Sherman, a subsidiary of the anomalous broadcast from Site-42. As always, even though I am on the road, we are still maintaining the streak. I see you all here. Hey, it's 11:27 EST, which is still technically on this side of midnight. Especially if you remember that I'm typically on West Coast time, so to me, it's only 9:28. Thank you very much. We're golden. The streak is unbroken. Desk, good to see you. Amber, good to see you in the chat. Thank you for being a member. Devil Auki, Junior Researcher Sally. Puppet Boy, Researcher Voidal. Zerdrin, Dr. Puppeteer, Cast Goblin Dogs, Scarlet Fox, Elizabeth Gorgio, all of Random Nerd 64, all of you, welcome to chat. Thank you for being members. And Liam Ayama, Fex the Fox, Star Sillies, and Fire Plush Productions. All of you, thank you for being chat, just for being you. We are going to have our damnable stream, no matter the cost. The streak must be maintained. At least until it can't. But until it can't, it certainly will. And so hello everyone. As always, as you are used to in your comfy heart of hearts, our daily chats are here for me to educate you guys about working at the SCP Foundation. Whether it is about the anomalies we contain, or the staff who do the containing, the groups of interest who hate the fact that we do containing at all, or the hypothetical containment procedures of anomalies that are not in the Foundation, multiverse, pataphysical level, or quote-unquote fandom. I'm here to answer your questions to the best. Intern Josh, thank you for your chat. If you stream past 12 a.m., will that count as tomorrow's stream too? It will not. I will not do one stream over the course of 2 days. I consider that to be cheating. I might stream after midnight, though. I'm a night owl anyway, so if I'm out past midnight and you guys get a 12:30 in the morning stream, I'm going to count that because I haven't gone to bed yet. Oh, jeez. As you can see, I'm still breaking a sweat. In fact, I got to do something real quick to make sure Desk doesn't break too much of a sweat as we have this late night crazy time chat. Hunter Parker, good to see you in the chat. Thank you for being a member. Sorry I missed yesterday's stream. I was out being depressed. You know what? Depression is a bitch. We deal with it. We are strong. We help each other. You're okay. Do what you gotta do to get by. Make sure you take care of yourself. Felix, 404. Thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Make sure to grab yourself a beveragino on the way past the commissary. One of your choosing, because we are celebrating tonight. Let me grab mine real quick. Here. The rum is for winners. But first, I've got to answer this donation. Felix is currently considering his options. He is suggesting that in return for him leaving the Foundation, I allow site access level 4 records. We're not giving away an anomaly. We're not giving away Felix. That's not how we do things here. We don't give away anomalies at all, let alone people we like. So, no, I'm not taking any deal like that. Dr. V, thank you for clarifying your name for me. Nah, the beer is for winners, Dr. Puppeteer. Hey, beer is fine if you win. I didn't miss your live. Yes, congratulations, Sussy Nugget. It worked out in your favor. Can I buy an SCP? No. Unless you're buying it from Marshall Carter and Dark and giving it to us to contain. That sounds fabulous. I love that idea. You can do that. I'll allow it. Abria, welcome to Site-42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. Noah Plays, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a cold one on your way past the commissary. Hi, I like this video. Well, it is a stream, but much obliged. So, what are we celebrating today? We got the son of a bitch. The 1048-Zeta is no more. Entity neutralized. The Foundation wins again. Now, it's not a perfect victory, because obviously I would have liked to contain the anomaly. That would have been much more in the Foundation's ethos, but honestly, that thing was a hot damn mess. And we have enough entities of 1048 contained. We can fudge the paperwork on this one. We didn't have a shot. We lost a lot of agents in that bout. If you don't remember yesterday when I was telling you about this, 1048 Zeta, a sub-entity of SCP-1048, codename the Builder Bear. The Builder Bear makes bears out of things it finds around. Now, things it has found around are, for instance, the first builded bear that we found was made out of ears. And it released a high-pitched squeal, which made everyone around you grow ears and then suffocate on the ears that were growing in their throat. It was not very good. Then there was the content warning. The aborted fetus bear, which was stolen from a pregnant researcher who is no longer pregnant. Oh. And so that bear also was not a very good fun time to deal with. And then finally there was the metal bear. And the metal bear was just made of shards of venting and different pipes. And when it ran, it was bladed so it could take your knees off at the shin. It was not fun. But this last one, the Zeta, I did not like the Zeta. 1048-Zeta was a repurposed possum and its children. The possum was turned inside out. Its babies were riding its little flesh back because the pouch is on the inside now. And every time it squealed, everyone around it grew what I'm calling the possum pimples. And the little possum heads come out of your flesh and they start screeching, which changed the effect to other agents. It had to be a distant shot. But thankfully, our agents are a crack shot with a long-distance rifle. And so we were able to neutralize the entity safely. Those Chaos Insurgency guys who tried to pick it up first, though, they didn't have such a good time. And I'm not sad about it. So, to some neutralized Chaos Insurgents and the sad, wink, neutralization of an anomaly that should have been contained. Hear, hear. If anyone asks you why is the rum gone, it's because we've been celebrating tonight. Samuel, Communism, and JLK, all of you, welcome to Site 42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, wow. Bear-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Exactly, Puppet Boy. You get it. Devil Alki. Yay, let's get drunk. Well, you know what we say when we worship SCP-5320. All hail our long and infinite Lord, the great fish that just goes on forever. Amen. Let's get drunk at work. Hear, hear. I can't say the toast without doing it. Always, desk. I always got your back. Now, I saw a couple donations come in. I'm going to get those real quick so I don't forget them. And by the way, remember that when we're in the field, I am unable to see donations that come in under $5 on the main menu. So sometimes those slip by me because YouTube doesn't show them to me. So if I miss them, let me know I missed them. I'll go back and get them. Tell Desk I'll go back. He'll get me to go back and get them. So, 404, thank you for donating again. He's not going to permanently leave the Foundation. In terms of alliances, said records include blueprints to multiversal travel and containment tech. Alright, I like not permanently leaving. Although, a useful asset like that is likely to be stolen. So I would, in fact, be very wary of even letting it out of my sight for a moment. So, give me some more details. Tell me, how long is this trade-off going to be? Mobile Task Force Captain Hikari, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a brewski on your way past the commissary. So 1048 Zeta was neutralized finally. About time, I lost half my team to it. And we raise our glasses to our fallen. Elizabeth Gorgiou, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a blueberry waffle on your way past the commissary. How's the weather, Dr. Sherman? I miss the West Coast. In case you are not familiar with the current climate in America, and I'm talking about just the weather annoying, let alone the political climate. Yeesh. And America has been undergoing a bit of a heat wave recently, everywhere except the San Francisco Bay Area, where I am stationed, which is a beautiful 60 to 70 degrees this whole time. This whole time, everyone's been having a heat wave, and I wasn't having to deal with it. And I was so happy. But now that I'm on the East Coast again, Atlanta down to Florida, it's like walking in a steam sauna 90 degrees out here. So, you know what, on the weather end, I'm a bit grumpy. But I can't be that grumpy, because 1048 Zeta is gone! Woo! Junior Researcher Sherwood, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a plate of flapjacks on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, I'm being chased by a mutated rat. Throw it some flapjacks, see if that scares it off. Or distracts it, more likely. Noah Plays, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a falafel on your way past the commissary. This isn't your first donation. You can still have some falafel, though. Boo, I appears again and I have a burnt toast with your name on it. Hee hee hee. Are you offering me burnt toast? Honestly, rehydrate it, throw some jelly on it. I might be in the mood for that kind of snack. It's been a long day. The Ink Monster, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a chili dog on your way past the commissary. I'm back. Well, welcome back. Starbricks, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself an Orange Julius on your way past the commissary. The mirror sucked one of the researchers in. I hate mirror portal anomalies. They can go anywhere, and they're so frustrating. I hate reverse worlds. I hate when the entity in the mirror can get you. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Worst kind of anomaly. I mean, obviously there's worse, but I don't like it. All right, I'm not going in after them. So you get security on that, because I'm not going anywhere near that mirror. 404, thank you for donating again. I'm hoping to work with Felix on a new way to neutralize any further dimension eaters. So even for him and my resources, it will take a few weeks. Okay. I want a tracker. I want a tracker that we put in that can't be removed. I want security for my anomalies. We don't let them go easily. And on loan, I do like multiversal travel. And so, if you're okay with the trackers, and if you're okay with another agent there to supervise, then I agree to your terms. Confused Bard, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a jelly donut on your way past the commissary. I also need a drink, researcher. A long day makes an ethics committee personnel not exactly pleasant. Okay, look, ethics committee. We had to neutralize it, okay? It was turning everyone around it into possum pimple. It wasn't pleasant, is what I'll tell you. Not exactly pleasant. So, you'll see, what we did was well within the ethics code of the Foundation. We didn't decommission an impossible to replace anomaly. If we want another one, we can just give 1048 another possum and some possum babies. Let's not do that, though. That seems unethical. It seems like animal cruelty. We perhaps shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. The lights in my safe house are apparently faulty. And so, unless I'm going to blind myself right now, we'll just have to make do with this subpar lighting. My apologies. Researcher Voidell, thank you for your member message and congratulations on reaching 3 months as a level 1 researcher here at the Foundation. Many do not make it that long. Have you seen the Superman movie? If so, any thoughts? I have seen the Superman movie, and I did enjoy it. I am, in fact, hope-pilled. I am very hope-core at this moment. I am hope-maxing. I am optimism-pilled, and we are going forward, securing, containing, and protecting in a most hopeful manner. $404, thank you for donating again. It sounds almost as though he is a prisoner. From my abilities, I can tell he did nothing wrong, but I can agree with the agent supervising him. Prisoner is a harsh term. No, not a prisoner. It's just that in our universe, the general public does not know about anomalies. And they are allowed to go on living their simple, happy lives because we in the background keep anomalous entities from causing havoc. And unfortunately, our general population, even knowing about anomalies, would send them into a panic, which would cause, general panic. So it is our duty to protect them by keeping anomalies behind the veil, we'll call it. Felix is fine and is happy to work with us even. It's not a prisoner situation at all. No. Hi, The Gym Show. Thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Make sure to grab yourself a crepe on your way past the commissary. We found a man down Corridor C in an old-timey police box. How should we proceed? All right, is 404 paying attention? Get him! Lock it in a box. Lock that doctor in a box. Lock the big blue box in a box. Lock them in boxes. Right now, in boxes. I'll get you yet, doctor! Did you work on the back rooms? I have not worked on the back rooms only because Async are a bunch of bogarting jerks who won't let us anywhere near them. I think they're incredibly incompetent and bad at their research, and so they should let the Foundation do the job. But, yeah, I think that, I really think we should be allowed to do the research, but that's just me and my expertise, but who am I to talk? Chaotic Ender, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Make sure to grab yourself a slice of cheesecake on your way past the commissary. Cool stream. Have you made the tree SCP scream yet? I'm not in the office. Do you think I'm testing SCP-4521 while I'm not at the office? Do you think I put SCP-4521 in a little suitcase and brought a whole-ass tree with me? And note, I meant whole ass, where the hyphen's in between whole and ass, and not ass tree, where the hyphen is between ass and tree. It's a whole ass tree, not a whole ass tree. Anyways, no, I did not make the tree scream yet because I'm not at Site 42 right now. I'm in the field. But we are going to make it scream, right? Intern Van Haver, of course we're going to make it scream. Of course SCP-4521 is going to scream. It's going to be real good too. It's going to sound voluminous. The scream will fill your entire sanity with joy. Joy, I tell you. Joy! Here's to joy. Time check, please. A Prickly Pickle, we are 20 minutes into this stream, and since it's a field mission and it's late, and we're celebrating, I only have another 10 minutes. Because once I'm done with that 10 minutes, I need to go raise a glass with the agent who successfully knocked down that tree. And by tree, I mean 1048 Zeta, the metaphorical tree of this mission. Already 20 minutes? Yes, silly boy. Intern silly boy, time flies when you're having a good time because you took down an increasingly dangerous Keter entity. $404, thank you for donating again. If it weren't for him saying that he likes working with you, I'd have my doubts on being allies. Also, I do understand you keeping the veil here. Thank you. There are a lot of different groups in our universe that don't understand the importance of maintaining the veil. But the entities that we keep from the public, it is a blessing that they are able to live their simple, happy lives in peace. Honestly, if that could be that way for all of us, wouldn't it be so nice? But we at the Foundation carry that burden. We die in the dark so they can live in the light. That's what's important. That's what we wake up and do. Can Omni-Man win against SCP-096? Intern Anthony, I'm going to place a wager, a guess. $173 can break 096's bones. So based on Omni-Man's head-crushing feats, I do believe Omni-Man might be able to take the win there based on raw strength. We're not going to test this. We don't decommission anomalies unless it's very important, but maybe. Did you read about Sigma 66? Dark Duality, thank you for being a member, and not yet. I have been dealing with 1048-Zeta all day, but now that there's a little downtime, maybe I'll have the opportunity to read a couple tales, because as I said, the Suicide Squad of SCP sounds pretty sick. I am interested, and I have it on my browser pulled up for when I have a moment. Why are you so red? It is in part my Irish heritage, and so I just easily flush, thin skin, so to speak. Every time I laugh or talk or emote, I turn red as a tomato. On top of which, I am in a hotter climate than usual. It's been a cool 60 to 70 degrees in my locality, and now I've come over onto the 90-degree side of the country, which was a terrible mistake. I've also been running around all day, chasing a horrifying anomaly, so I'm a little tired and sweaty. And to cap it off, I am now enjoying a crisp glass of rum to celebrate the destruction of said anomaly. So all of the above are why I might have a bit of red on me. Chaotic Ender, thank you for donating again. Congrats on the Builder Bear victory. Much love. Huzzah! Huzzah! Give me a huzzah in the chat. Huzzah! Dr. Sherman, please test the Omni-Man vs. 096 testimony. No. Request denied. What are you finna do to SCP-3812 when it attacks us? Well, that's the good news. It's not going to attack us. Because 3812 is a little too broken up here to focus on using its incredible narrative power to smite us. Lucky us for that. Yes, good. The huzzahs in the chat. All of you can have your huzzahs or huzzahs or hosas, whatever huzzah you've got in your heart. That's the correct huzzah for this occasion. Huzzah! $404, thank you for donating again. I can offer making a site outside of the universe. It is able to contain almost any anomaly and keeping the normalcy within the universe. Your thoughts? I'll have to run it past the overseers. They are particularly tetchy about outer universal storage because very often the door can get cut off and then we can't contain the anomaly anymore. And you'd be surprised how often you boot something out of the multiverse and it comes right back. So we like to be in more control than that to be safe. So it's something that, unfortunately, I have to run that by the overseers. The box is fading and making a weird noise. Oh no, the police box is gone. Dang it! Not again. We will catch that doctor. You have missed Raccoon Days' donation. Researcher Voidell, thank you for telling me. I am hopping back up. Raccoon Dog, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself a celebratory beverage of your choice as you pass by the commissary. See, that was fantastic. It was a under $5 donation. I missed it because it didn't come up on the regular menu. You guys let me know. Mobile Task Force Psi-42, codename Signal Boosters. I gotta tell you, you might be the best damn Mobile Task Force in this foundation. I love you guys. Huzzah! Okay, I'm okay. It's got a little emotional. We're victoriousing. Unfailing Eagle, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself, I want you to grab yourself a brisket sandwich on your way past the commissary. And make sure you get a baked potato with it too. Dr. S-Man, today I should commit morally dubious experiments within the 40K setting. There is a method to put demons or other entities into machines to create demon engines. Now I will give 1471 physical body. There's no stopping. Security, stop that person. Do not let them make a corporeal 1471. Do you know what the furries will do to us if there is a 1471 that they can touch and or bone? You will be stopped. You will be stopped. For the good of the Foundation, you will be stopped. They will tear down the walls. We will not survive. You don't know what powers you're dealing with. The Pumpkin Times 1471 is Mallow. Mallow. The SCP you are not allowed to Google for reasons. Monster fucker reasons. Demon dater reasons. We do not fraternize with the anomalies. No. Dr. Sherman, let us have the furry. No, puppet boy. No. I will not. Not a chance. Not if I can help it. You have annoyed me and asexual for the last time. Hashtag annoyed and asexual. You will be stopped. You will be mitigated. Your problem will be solved. And the problem, not that there's not a 1471 you can touch. Not that problem. The problem that you want to touch it will be solved. Maybe some powerful amnestics can save the day here. 404, thank you for donating again. I understand I usually use these stations to protect the universe without the universe noticing. I can do so anyways, but I will ask if I can to yours. I appreciate you staying on the level with us. As long as we're not going behind our backs on any things, I will think with very open dialogue, we'll have a very fruitful partnership. Lamau, what is this about? Well, as always here at Site 42, I am broadcasting information about the SCP Foundation to various Multiversal SCP Foundation staff for education, illumination, and elucidation purposes. Now, I'm in the field, which is why I'm out of uniform. I'm in casual wear because I have to be out in civvies to make sure I'm not recognized as a Foundation agent. That would be awkward. And so, I'm still taking time out of my busy field mission schedule to educate you guys about the Foundation. Dark Duality, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. As well as being a member, so grab yourself a watermelon on your way past the commissary. I'm on that team. Was with Are We Cool Yet? Herkendraki was too. Desk, can you or Clef confirm for me that Kondraki was a Are We Cool Yet artist? I did not know that Connie was an artist. I want to look into that some more just in case. Yes, that's confirmed, Desk. That is what I am being told here. I just want you to know if we have that information in the database or not. I.e., is it canon or outer universal canon? Thank you, Desk. Let me know when you get it. Also, we are in overtime. I meant to end 2 minutes ago, but I have a couple more things to do before we leave. So we are in the end game of stream, everyone. I just want you to know we're in overtime. So if you have final questions, now's the time to get them while I do my outro. So, remember, it is at the end of this week, 4 days from now, July 25th, noon, Metrocon, Tampa. I am going to be having a live SCP Foundation meetup. In fact, it is a neutral territory, Metrocon, and so other groups of interest who may want to conference with the Foundation are welcome as well. So agents from all of the SCP Foundation universe, and especially even people who don't know what the Foundation is, this is a great time to learn. And so Metrocon, Tampa, 2025, Friday, July 25th, at noon. We are on the Metrocon schedule. You can check the official schedule. We have a panel room. You can come meet me, Dr. Theron Sherman, in person. I have an entire bag of SCP Foundation merch from friend of the channel, Toad King Studios, to give away for free if you come to the panel. Or if you see me at the con the other 2 days, because I'll be there all weekend. But if you run into me, make sure you ask me for some merch, because I have too much merch. I gotta get rid of it. So come to Metrocon, see me at Metrocon this coming weekend, and we will talk shop about the Foundation, Q&A, take cosplay pictures. It'll be a mint event. I hope to see you there if you can make it. Desk, you are pinging me on the back channels. Huh. This I did not know about. It seems Desk is confirming a link to Are We Cool Yet? I'll have to read some more. Yeah. Had gained renown in the global anartist community for his skill in creating anart equipment, primarily cameras and film. That makes sense for Connie, actually. Okay. All right. Did not know that was Kondraki's bag, but it makes sense. It's not out of character. Very interesting. Hey, Dark Duality, thank you for the intel. I feel like that's pretty cool knowledge to have. There's so much lore in the Foundation verse, man. All right, and yes, Devil Alki, you are correct. Lore! All right, I saw some donations come in. Let me get those before we end out. 404, thank you for donating again. The GOC is trying to use nukes on my riffs. How cute. Though I appreciate the gift of plutonium. I know their intentions. I'm not pleased with this. Oh yeah, those gawksuckers? Yeah, we have to deal with them all the time. Listen, if you need our help dealing with them, I am happy to throw a bee in their bonnet at a moment's notice. Messing with those gawksuckers at the Global Occult Coalition is always funny. it is always correct. Morally, ethically, and comedically. Amber Chaos, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself any kind of celebratory beveragino you would enjoy at the commissary. And we thank you for your dedication to the stream. And I thank you for your dedication to visiting the stream, especially while we keep the streak alive here at, is it 3.5 months? It's 3.5 months. Yes, 3.5 months. And also to hitting that like button, because we almost have more likes than viewers. So you might be able to get that before I end the stream. Good luck with that if you do, Task Force Psi-42. Good luck on your mission. Unfailing Eagle, thank you for donating again. Oh, before that, one more thing to Amber. Dedication to the stream. That panel at Metrocon will be streamed. So Friday at noon Eastern time, there will be a stream here on the channel. And I will not be able to pay attention to it because I will be running a show. But you will at least be able to listen in from I'll have someone carry the camera for me. Now, Unfailing Eagle, thank you for donating again. I seem to have contracted paranoid schizophrenia and ambushing me outside the commissary. Really? Didn't even let me in? What? Who? You were going to. You were going to do. Huh. What's... Your previous donation text has vanished from my list here because the field mission reader is wild. But I know that you were going to... Yes, there it is. You were going to do dubious experiments. You deserve to be ambushed. That's not paranoia. We're coming after you because you're doing crimes. Crimes in the Foundation. Maybe if you didn't do crimes, we wouldn't have to arrest you like a criminal. Nope, did not mean to do that. Turn that off. Intern Fisher, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself some lemonade on your way past the commissary. I cast Gallstone. Well, I hope you cast it far from your personage and that it no longer causes you pain. I hear the lemonade will help because of the acidity, so take care of yourself. King is F, thank you for gifting a Site-42 membership. If you are the one who got that membership, make sure you thank King as F for their generosity. The battle against the white names continues in earnest, and King as F is our hero of the stream for doing so. Elizabeth Gorju, thank you for donating again. If people view Florida as Jurassic Park, it makes Australia Jurassic World. What do you think? I mean, yes, obviously Australia is next level Florida. So anything you call Florida, you're magnifying by going to Australia, which is weird because the meanwhile in Australia memes flip things to their opposites. And so, does saying something about it in Florida make the effect amplify? Is Australia so crazy because it's amplified Florida? Because when something goes into Florida, a worse version of it shows up in Australia? Desk, take notes. We need to study this later. 404, thank you for donating again. Need your help? Just hold your own popcorn. Intel ping of holographic drones blocking the scene. Rifts open up and red beams cause half the bases to be destroyed. GOC signals of those bases are gone. Nice flex. I like your style. Those gawk suckers never saw it coming. King is F, thank you for gifting another Site-42 membership. And remember, if you got that membership, make sure you thank them for their generosity. That's the rules. All right, everyone. That brings us to the end of this field mission. We are exactly 10 minutes over, and it is time for me to get some sleep, probably. But I have to have like 3 more drinks with the team to make them feel valued for their, excellent achievement in dropping 1048-Zeta. So I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to go celebrate and then get to bed finally. So with that, first and foremost, at the end of every stream, I tell you my favorite SCPs. It's a tradition around here. Of course, I'm not going to tell you the SCPs I wrote are my favorite SCPs. That would be cheating. That would be a crime because I love my SCPs, of course, but I can't list them as my favorite. That's so mean to the other SCP authors. But if you did want to read the SCPs that I wrote, you could go to the Sherman's author page in Site 42 Hub. There you'll see all the SCPs I wrote, and you'll also, while you're there, you'll see some other links. Maybe some links to some other websites that people are always looking for, but can't seem to find for some reason, maybe. Also, you'll find some donation links. You could become a Site 42 patron or a channel member if you want to donate to us monthly. You could do a donation through Ko-Fi or YouTube Super Chat if you want to give just one time at a time. And even if you can't donate because you're a member of the Broke Gang, which we've all been there, there's no shame in it. As long as you are in the YouTube chat and videos, liking streams, subscribing, sharing, all that YouTube business, then you are a member of Mobile Task Force Psi 42, codename the Signal Boosters. And together, I, as the leader of the team, and you guys, as the Mobile Task Force agents, we are going to signal boost the hell out of the SCP Foundation. The authors, the website, the artists, the game devs, and the filmmakers, all of them need our help, our eyes on them, to give them attention. People give them attention, maybe those people give them money, they get funded, they get eyes on them, they make bigger projects, and everybody wins. SCP movies, SCP TV shows, they're coming in the future, and it's because of us, Mobile Task Force Psi 42, at least in part. And so thank you very much for your service. Tika Kit, thank you for subscribing to Site 42. Welcome to staff. Now, my favorite SCPs, in no particular order. SCP-3999, SCP-3043, SCP-008-J, SCP-Spooky-J, SCP-5031, SCP-5175, SCP-5320, and content warning on this last one, SCP-8980. Very rough read. Woof. Speed round 399930430008-J, Spooky-J, 5031517553208980. Content warning on the last one. It's a rough read, but it's worth it if you want to suffer a little bit. So, one last thing. Congratulations, Mobile Task Force Psi 42. You did get more likes than viewers. Congratulations. I knew you had it in you, agents. Every time we hit that like button, we drag people into the stream using the SCP YouTube link algorithm, and they become SCP fans, and we make the fandom bigger one step at a time. I can't hit that like button. It's up to you guys, and I appreciate your valor in doing so. So, with all of that, Site 42 staff, I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. Be safe, be well, and as always, secure, contain, protect. I'll see you at the next video or stream. Desk would like me to inform the chat that the recording of Prize People is coming, but he is having a hard time with inspiration for a fun opening message. If you would like to send Desk a fun opening message for Prize People's reading, go ahead and feel free to do that on my behalf. I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. 'Cause we are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. 1048 Zeta is down. Good night, Florida.